So you're thinking about moving to South Louisiana in cities like Baton Rouge? Well, today in this video, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of Baton Rouge, the good and the bad, everything you need to know about Baton Rouge we cover in this video. So make sure you stay tuned to the end, guys, and we're getting after it right now.
If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know anything and everything about living in South Louisiana, then subscribe and press the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the real estate market here in our area. I'm Natalie.
I'm Carson.
And we're real estate agents with Weichert Realtors Losher Properties. We're also investors and private money brokers. So if you're looking to sell your home, we can either sell it for you or buy it ourselves. Or if you're looking to move in the next week or in the next few months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call with us so we can help you make that smooth move to South Louisiana.
So here we are at our first home in our first price range. Just kidding, that is the state capital here in Baton Rouge. And yes, this is the same spot we filmed our last video in, the vlog tour of Baton Rouge. It's the same day, we're wearing the same clothes. We just had to get 2 videos done today because we're absolutely hustling, aren't we, Natalie? One of the pros about Baton Rouge is that one of the best universities in the state is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana State University, LSU. Half the people I knew in high school said they were going to LSU. I ended up going to Southeastern and Hammond for 1 year, and Louisiana Tech, which is in Ruston, which is North Louisiana, for 1 year, and then decided college wasn't for me. Never went to LSU, but it is a great school, beautiful campus, one of the prettiest campuses I've seen, and of course they have one of the best college football teams, and they had the best quarterback ever, Joe Burrow, on the team, of course. I don't watch much college football. I'm more of an NFL fan. I like the Saints. I grew up watching Drew Brees. He was like my role model, but with Joe Burrow wearing number 9, he might just be the next Drew Brees, who knows.
Our first con is gonna be that even though there is an airport here in Baton Rouge, it only takes flights to 4 of the major hubs, which is Atlanta, Charlotte, Houston, and Dallas. So if you're going anywhere other than those places and you need a direct flight, then you would have to drive an hour and a half to the Kenner Airport. So it's convenient if you need to go to those places, or it doesn't matter, you can go there and then go to another place. Like, you don't need a direct line. But if you do need a direct flight, then you would have to drive that hour and a half, which is pretty inconvenient, especially if you're like a travel nurse or a travel agent or just someone who travels a lot for work or really for anything. It would be kind of inconvenient to have to drive that far. Yeah. And we love the jobs of travel, and we think it's so cool. Me and Carson are actually in the process of investing in properties for travel nurses to stay at for 3+ months terms while they're traveling for their job.
The next con is going to be that Baton Rouge itself doesn't offer a lot of country and suburban mix. It's more suburban, it's more city, it's more, it's Baton Rouge. It's a big city. There's not a lot of land. You'll find some in some areas, but you're gonna have to go to the suburbs. Like Zachary, where we took you in our vlog video of Baton Rouge, Zachary's got that mix. It's got that suburban and rural mix. There's plenty of land out there and plenty of homes with 1+ acres. And you can't really find that in Baton Rouge. And following up with that, the next con is gonna be that there are a lot of homes that are super cheap with a low price range, and there's a lot of homes that are higher end, that are of a higher price range, $1 million plus, and there's not a lot of homes for the regular typical home buyer's price range, and I'd say $250,000 to $400,000 range. Of course, there's some homes. It's a big city. They're going to be out there, but for whatever reason, there's not as many homes on the market in the regular price range as the really cheap homes and the really expensive homes, which tells you that there's a lot of areas that need to be redeveloped, a lot of homes that need to be flipped for all you investors out there, which is another plus that Baton Rouge is a great area to invest.
We pulled the data for the last 6 months of the homes that were sold, and it was 2,100 homes. But with that being said, our next pro is that the houses stay on the market a little bit longer. So the median stay on the market was 16 days, which is 4 times more than Covington, Mandeville area. Those are about 4 days. So you have more time to be able to put an offer in on a house without competing with 10 other offers, which you're still gonna have that, especially in this market, but it's going to be easier to be able to get under contract for a house. It's crazy that the homes in Mandeville and Covington and Abita and all that are just going so fast. So it's nice to be able to look and have time to actually think about the offer you're about to put in your house. Yeah. So it's a good thing that you have more time and less competition.
Next pro is going to be that Baton Rouge does have a lower cost of living than a lot of the other areas that we work in. So the median home for the last 6 months sold for $260,000 about, and the price per square foot was $137. So if we compare that to St. Tammany Parish, for instance, those homes are selling anywhere from $160 to $180 per square foot, probably right around $167, $170 is where we're at right now. Orleans Parish, guys, $236 per square foot to buy a home in Orleans Parish. And that's another thing, like so New Orleans, Baton Rouge, both big cities. New Orleans, there's a lot of smaller homes that cost you a fortune, right? You can find a 1,500 square foot home that costs like just as much as a freaking 3,000 square foot home here. Like, it's crazy. So the cost per square foot is lower here in Baton Rouge. That is a plus. Also, property taxes are lower. The effective rate for property taxes is 0.61% in East Baton Rouge Parish. In Orleans Parish, it's 0.73%. St. Tammany Parish is 0.81%. So you are a little lower than those areas. So property taxes are lower, home prices are lower, and then utilities. Utilities are lower than the national average too. So Baton Rouge, for being a big city, it is affordable. It's not like New Orleans where you, if you compare the median household income to the median purchase price in New Orleans, you'll be astounded. And so that's one of the pros of Baton Rouge. It's a lot easier to live here.
All right, our next pro is going to be that there is a lot to do since it is a big city. You have the Perkins Road Downtown Center, which is like a downtown area where you can walk around, and there's shops and food and entertainment shops, and just a lot of things to do there. And then you also have the Mall of Louisiana here in Baton Rouge. It's got more than 160 stores, and it has a food court, and it's got all the stuff you get at malls. But it's a nice mall to go to if you're ever over here. And there's just a lot more things to do. And they also have a zoo here. So if you like the zoo, you can check that out as well. So
he's not part of the zoo, but there's also Mike the Tiger, who is the mascot of LSU. So.
Yeah, you always have that tailgate and stuff, and during a game you can go see the tiger. But yeah, there's a lot more to do here since it is a big city.
The next con is going to be that, unfortunately, since it is a bigger city, like we mentioned, crime is going to be higher just because with more population, there's going to be more crime, just how it is. It's stuff happens in New Orleans, stuff happens here in Baton Rouge too. There is crime, so that's something that you need to keep in mind before moving here to Baton Rouge. But I'll give you one more pro. We'll end it on a pro. Like I mentioned earlier, it's great for investing. A lot of Baton Rouge, a lot of East Baton Rouge Parish is an opportunity zone. If you don't know what opportunity zone is, that's basically zones that the government has put for you to, to incentivize you, right, to invest in real estate. And you can actually, first of all, I'm not a CPA, talk to your CPA before making any kind of tax strategies, but they incentivize you to invest in these opportunity zones and basically develop them, flip the homes. But you've got to, if you want to defer taxes, which yes, you can actually defer taxes, it's not a 1031 exchange. If you want to defer your taxes on your capital gains, you can actually purchase a property in one of these opportunity zones, like in Baton Rouge, flip it, but you don't sell it yet, right? You do the remodel and you sit on it for 10 years, and then after you sell it, if you've been sitting on it for 10 years, you can defer the capital gains taxes. You don't have to pay it. And so that's another benefit about Baton Rouge. And no, you don't have to live here to take advantage of that, but it would be nice if you're living here to live in an opportunity zone and invest in an opportunity zone in your backyard. So that's one of the pros. That's at least that's what my mind goes to when I think of pros of Baton Rouge. Well, that's about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the pros and cons of Baton Rouge. I hope you feel educated now, because you should be by the end of this video. If you found any value, go ahead and subscribe and tap the bell for notifications. And if you have any questions about anything that we said in this video or any of our other videos, and if you're looking to move in the next week or next few months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call with us, and we'll be happy to help you make that smooth move to South Louisiana. And other than that, see you around town.